Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new, welcome. For today's video, as you saw from the title, I recently was on Snapchat just looking around and I came across a video of a girl showing her tips to a seamless foundation. It was moisturizer, primer, setting spray, powder, all before just putting her foundation on. So I was like, wow, let's give this a try. I'm really excited to do this. I do want to see how seamless the foundation is with putting the powder underneath, the primer over another product. I hope you guys really enjoy this video. I really wanted to give this seamless foundation trick a try because, you know, I always want my foundation to be really seamless and look like I have nothing on. Obviously right now I just have my brows and eyes done because I do want to focus on my complexion today. I hope you guys really enjoy this video. I hope you guys try it with me or give it a shot. So without further ado, let's just jump right into it. So I zoomed y'all in so we can get a close-up of my skin, and of course I'm gonna put back my hair like always because I hate when it's in my face. So let's look at the video together, and I'm sorry that I don't know exactly who this is. I just saw them on Snapchat, so I'm really sorry, but whoever this is, I'm gonna try out your video. Let's watch it.
Pack for seamless foundation in this order: moisturizer, powder, setting spray, primer, foundation. You're welcome.
All right, so she starts off. Okay. All right, so she starts off with moisturizer. I'm going to be using all the products that I would use on a daily basis, or I would gravitate towards. So for moisturizer, I always use this day and night. I always use the e.l.f. Hydration Moisturizer. I actually love this one because it's $8 and it's just really good for the price. I don't have to spend a bunch of money for this, so I really do like this one. So she says put moisturizer on, which I don't have any on, so I'm just going to do it how I normally do it. I'm really scared of, I feel like I need to do it a different way, but I want to do it the way I normally do, so it's not weird. But I'm just gonna, I usually go do 2 squirts like that on my hand, and I rub it around, and then I do this. I just rub it everywhere, neck, under my forehead, my nose, because it gets so dry. I'm wearing this turtleneck, I don't know why. I was like, I've worn this shirt in a long time, so let's try and wear it today. I kind of like to press it in too. I mean, I normally do this. I usually press it in the areas that are really dry, and that's pretty much done. And I usually wipe the rest on my hands and moisturize my hands too. So the next thing she does is she does powder. She doesn't show how to do any of these products, applying them, so I'm assuming it's just the way you normally would apply powder. So I'm gonna use my Wet n Wild powder. This is just in the shade Translucent, and what I do is I like to take my big fluffy brush like this. This is a Flawless face brush. I always get it's a tongue twister for me. Flawless face brush by e.l.f. This one's really good. It's just a big fluffy brush. Anyway, so I'm just gonna take some of this and pour some of it in there. And what I normally do is I just take this big brush, dip it in here, and I'll set my whole face. So I'll just start powdering it like this. This is how I would normally do it. So this powder is really really fine. I'm just powdering my whole face, even under my eyes too, because I mean, I normally would take this little brush, which I'm gonna do because that's what I would do. Take this little brush and even powder underneath my eyes. So I think we're good with the powder. We're looking real matte, we have no oils, which I normally don't have oils poking through. But now we for sure don't have any poking through. The next step is setting spray, and my setting spray that I've been loving so much is the Milani Make It Last setting spray. This one's so good. I feel like it just sets my makeup, and I can even use it as a primer, so it is just so good. So I'm just gonna set my face, and I'm gonna fan it off because I always like to fan off my setting spray, so I'm just gonna go for it. And I like to fan it off to get it all nice and dry. I usually fan it off because I don't want spots of setting spray sticking and not drying up and like ruining my makeup. But I mean, like, technically wouldn't have to do it for this at this moment, but I'm gonna do it anyway. I'm gonna spray one more time because I usually do twice. So I feel like putting the primer on, I mean the setting spray before, like, isn't that different because I feel like I've done that before, but it's the powder. I've never ever put powder underneath my foundation or even before any liquids at all. So it's really, that one's really confused in my head. Next we have primer. I'm gonna be using the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Primer Serum. This one I love. I love how it's so affordable it is. I love how it smells. It makes it even better. It smells so good. So I'm just going to take this and do this. Put a little bit everywhere because we want to prime our whole face. I feel like the powder just kind of disappeared. I don't know why, but I feel like the powder's not really gonna do anything. Like I said, I don't know how she applied it, if you're supposed to apply a serum or like a putty like the e.l.f. one. I don't know for sure, so I'm just going with just the things she's told me to order. Now my face does not look like any special. It honestly looks the same. Guys, let's see if my foundation makes it even more seamless. For today, I'm going to use the Anastasia Luminous Foundation. I love this one. It's so hydrating, which I really love, and it just is really good. It's always done really good for me. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put it on this flat brush right here. I'm going to do about 2 pumps like that, and I'm going to spread it around. Every time I put this foundation on, I'm like, wow, this is really light. You know, we're getting into that season where we're gonna start getting lighter, so I'm not too worried about it, but I'm always like, wow, this is really light. I don't think this is my shade. I'm gonna put like a little bit more on because I kind of want this to be like a full coverage look today. And I don't think that foundation's super full coverage. That's why I'm adding another layer, as in more to my face. I'm gonna go in with my Sonia brush and just pat it out. I mean, my skin is looking pretty good already. It just doesn't seem like special to me. Like, this trick doesn't seem like, oh wow, like this is amazing. I have to like see it once everything is done. Like, okay, so let's zoom in a little bit, and I want to show you guys like the actual way it looks. So this is how it looks up close. I mean, it looks pretty good. My skin, I feel like it's kind of cakey down here because I honestly I exfoliated right before this, so it shouldn't be looking extremely cakey. My cheeks look pretty good. It's just around my nose and on my nose and my chin that it looks pretty caked on. I don't know about this trick. I really don't. I mean, my foundation looks good. It doesn't look terrible. It's just not like crazy different to me. I feel like I get pretty much the same outcome when I'm normally doing it. So this is how it looks at a further distance. I'm going to complete my makeup the way I normally would. I'm gonna do, oh, my face itches. Why does it itch? Going to do my concealer, cream, bronzer, powder, everything, the rest of it, and I'm going to finish my look, and then we can come back and see how it turned out. I'll be right back. Alright guys, so I just got done with my concealer and my cream contour, and I think honestly it is looking a little bit better now that it is settled into my skin and I've put those other layers on. I actually do like the outcome, and I think that is because it's been settled in just for a little bit. I always think makeup doesn't look its best right after it's applied. I do think it looks better after it's sat a while. So after I set a little bit and then I started to apply my concealer and cream contour, I honestly think it's looking really well. So the trick might have worked. It probably worked because my face does look really good. I mean, even up close. So, and don't mind my eyebrows. I'm still letting them grow out because I don't know what shape I want them. So don't mind that. Just look at my skin. But I honestly think it looks really good right now. So I just wanted to give you an update on that, and I'm gonna finish up. Alright guys, and this is the finished product. Let me give you a close-up of my skin because that's basically what we're mostly focused on today. So let me zoom in. This is a close-up of my skin. I honestly think it looks really good. The only thing is, like, I think it's like double these steps. Like, I think you could have put a really good primer on before your foundation and moisturize, let it sit, put a good primer on that's really tacky, it sticks to your skin, and it would have given you basically the same effect. But I mean, my skin looks really seamless. I feel like that was the reason for the whole thing. I think it looks really good, honestly. So I do approve of this hack. I mean, nobody needs my approval. If I were gonna say like use this hack or not, me personally, I don't think you need this hack to get seamless foundation. You don't need moisturizer, powder, setting spray, primer, then put your foundation on to achieve a seamless look. You just need to be really wise. Make sure to moisturize your skin so your skin's really good. You can do powder, especially if you're pretty oily. You can do a powder to, oh, my hair is all on my face, guys. You can do a powder to calm up your oils. I'm not oily, so I really wouldn't have done powder underneath my foundation. But just use like a really good primer that you like. I mean, I like a primer that's, this one's not tacky. It's not really tacky, but it does have some stick to it. So it does help stick my foundation to it. So I think really those are the things you really need to do. I mean, overall you would use all that stuff before your foundation, but to do those things in that order is just like, to me, not super necessary. So I don't know, you guys take what you want with it. Me, I love it. I think it is really good. So yeah, I give it a thumbs up. I really do like the look that my complexion gave me. I hope you guys did too. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. I'm sorry it wasn't like a really interesting and crazy video, but I haven't been on here in about a week, so I did want to give you guys something. So yeah, I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up if you liked it. Comment down below your thoughts and suggestions, and subscribe for more makeup content. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.